So that dirt, one of the guys that's doing this for me had taken a bunch of concrete off of the land they had over there they wanted to get rid of, and we used that concrete, and they told us we could pull some dirt off of right here in the back because we needed dirt to fill in that area in the front. So that's what that dirt will be used for. Hold me on that fence real quick. Yeah, so here we got about 13 or 12 feet, 6 inches also. So right here, this is the same as before. Now you look at it right there and you see where we busted the bottom out? We busted the bottom out on the other side. So we put that in there to fill the pipes up to check for leaks, right? We covered this up because the night we put it, it had dropped down into the low 30s, and we wanted to make sure we kept that heat in while it was cold. We didn't put a heat blanket. If it was gonna get into the 20s or teens, we wouldn't pour in the teens, but if it was gonna get below into the 20s that night or something like that, we would have taken and put a big, thick blanket over it, called a heat blanket you put over the concrete when you do it. And what it does, it keeps that concrete from freezing and gives it the ability to set up and cure. No, it was still wet. I mean, whenever they finished it, it was getting dark, and they just put some visqueen over top of it just to make sure that it was covered.
Because if it freezes, will it crack?
No, to be honest, I don't know what it does when it freezes. But it's all water. So that water, as that concrete is cured, I'm sure it would crack. I mean, if you put concrete in between two pieces of concrete, or you put concrete and you fill it up with water between it, and you freeze it on a deep freeze, it will expand and break it. It breaks asphalt. That's why you seal your asphalt, because when the water goes into the asphalt, it's gonna eventually freeze it and it's gonna break it up. That's why you go in and seal it. If you don't seal it, that water gets in those cracks. As it gets in those cracks, it expands and it breaks it. And little by little by little, you lose your whole driveway. So if you don't know that about your driveway, why you seal your driveway, you're sealing your driveway. Number one, you just want to keep the trash out of it, but you're really sealing it to make sure that when your winter comes in, your rain comes in, your rain doesn't wash any of the surface rock off, the little bitty small particles, little by little by little, it washes off. So when you seal it, it protects that. When you seal it, it protects, because it's going to crack a little bit here and there, but it just protects the little surface where you got a bigger rock underneath it, and it doesn't freeze and break a little chip out, freeze and break a little chip out, freeze and break a little chip out. Next thing you know, you got a whole nother issue. So that's why we seal the asphalt. Now, as I say, I seal the asphalt, I'm horrible at that. I got a lot of properties I need to seal and I haven't sealed it. So we're looking maybe in another, I'm not going to do anything on this slab for probably 3 weeks. So we'll probably be ordering the wood in about 2 weeks or so, and we'll start some construction. We'll call that a wrap.